Former Kent County Administrator Wayman Britt has served many roles in his life, and now he is adding author to his resume. His new book is called Fulfilling the Dream, My Path to Leadership and Finding Purpose Through Serving Others. It was just released. Wayman Britt is in studio now to talk about this. So happy to see you in person, too.
So happy to see you, Michelle. How have you been?
I've been great.
Good, good.
You've been, well, retired from the city now for a while, but you've been busy because you wrote this book. Your life story is just so inspirational. And in the book, you talk about how you grew up in North Carolina and made your way to Michigan.
Yeah.
That was a tough process.
That was a kid, 14, 15 years old, coming to Michigan after living on a farm. That's a big, big change. But
yeah.
The good Lord knows how things are supposed to work out. So I count all my blessings.
And you detail some of that in your book and talk about the struggle and how you overcame so many things.
Well, first of all, I grew up in the Jim Crow South, and it was a difficult place for a young kid who was trying to become a professional athlete one day.
Yeah.
And that's where it all began, and not easy. We were bused to a all segregated school, and from there things just kind of started moving. We moved to Flint. My dad said, "Let's get a job in Flint, the Flint Buick factory," and from there, you know, the whole world opened up.
Yeah, it sure did.
Flint Northern and the University of Michigan and all of that happened. So, but a lot of stories in the book about what it was like, because it wasn't easy for a guy who was not expected to achieve as much success as I did at 6'1" 3/4 inches tall.
Right. Well, I mean, not just on the basketball court, which was very successful at U of M, and you talk about, you know, how important sports were, but also after that, you were so successful in the business world.
I was, and what a great testimony of the friends and the family members that helped me. You know, scores of people. I mean, I couldn't have done it without the support that I've received, you know, the mentors along the way. And because what I aspired to do was be a leader one day. I wanted to grow up and become the head of an organization. I didn't know it was going to be Kent County, but that's what my dream and goal was. And, you know, trying to break that glass ceiling is not easy, Michelle. And you know, even after you get in that spot, holding on to it's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
And prayer and a lot of support from friends and family, that's what allowed me to succeed. And I'm so grateful that I can tell that story now.
And do the same for others too, because I know that really is a passion of yours.
Yeah, it is. So often we let our, you know, defeats in life and problems in life get the best of us. And we don't somehow recognize the fact that we have so much that we can share and give back to others. And I want to help people to understand that we have so much to provide that would help other people. And so this is what I want to share. I want to share my story and what it's like to be in that tough position to achieve success when most people don't expect you to. So this is what the book is about, and I'm so thrilled to put it on the table so that it can inspire people to do the same thing that I was able to do.
Yeah.
When it wasn't expected.
So tomorrow night you are going to be speaking. Where can people come and see you?
At the President Ford Museum, downtown Grand Rapids, and they can find out information. There's a few more spots left for people to sign up, be able to attend at GeraldRFordFoundation.org/events. They can find that information. So hopefully we'll see a great crowd. I understand there's going to be a lot of people there, and I'm looking forward to it. Oh,
it's going to be wonderful. Yeah. So happy to see you. Congrats on this.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Appreciate it. Thank you.